Hi everyone!
Welcome back to MomNMeBeauty. Today we're going to be doing some makeup looks based off of some things we got for Christmas. Now we got a lot of makeup for Christmas, but we can't do a video with everything. So we decided to choose two things we're really excited about and do a makeup look on them.
One little thing before we do get started, this video was meant to inspire you. So if you received some makeup for Christmas, or maybe you're thinking about asking for certain palettes or certain makeup for, maybe a birthday coming up, these are looks meant to inspire you. Use what you have already, or use palettes that you have gotten recently or you're anticipating on getting. So keep that in mind as you watch these looks.
So without further ado, let's get started.
So I started off this video with my look. So I started taping and somehow I messed that up and I didn't get the crease applied. Like, I didn't tape that. So I'm gonna talk through this video. Oh, and then when I fixed the camera and I went and taped the rest of my look, there was absolutely no sound whatsoever. I do the video, you're gonna be able to see me apply it, but there's no sound. So I am going to talk through what I did. First and foremost, this is going to be a look out of the Tarte Collector's Edition for 2018. This was for their holiday season. This is what I got for Christmas.
From me.
From Emma. To start off the look for the crease, I went into Windsurf and Sarong. Those are very neutral, kind of tan shades, just to give my crease a little bit of depth. Then I went into First Mate and applied that wet. First Mate is a shimmer shade. Windsurf and Sarong are matte shades. The matte shades in this palette can be a little powdery, so you don't really need that much powder in order to get payoff on your lid. The shimmers in this, including First Mate, not to say that they're not pigmented, they are, but they have another filler in them that the mattes don't, that kind of keeps them together, and you don't get like fallout, and they don't tend to be powdery. The powder tends to like bind together a little bit better. Then I went into the blush color Slaycation and blended the lid color and the crease colors together. Now, yes, that is a blush. It tends to be a little bit more sheer just because it doesn't have as many, doesn't have as much pigmentation in it as the shadows in this palette, but it still has great payoff and it's really, really pretty. So I put that in the crease to blend the two together. Then I went into Hammock, and that's a shimmer shade. I applied that to my outer corner and then blended that in just a little bit so that everything kind of looked seamless and there wasn't any harsh edges. I also applied Hammock to my lower lash line. Then for my brow bone highlight, I used the shade, I think it's pronounced Idle. It's spelled I-D-Y-L-L. So I think it's Idle. You might pronounce it Ideal. Not quite sure. In any case, that went on my brow bone highlight. And then for my inner corner highlight, I used the highlighter shade Bandeau and also applied that wet. That completes the eye look. Then I zoomed out, and before I applied my lip color, I talked about the bronzer, blushes, and highlight that are in this palette. So I can't really use the bronzer that's in this palette as a bronzer solely because it's really, really warm or yellow orange undertoned, and I'm very pink undertoned. The two don't mix. I can't, mix the two on my complexion. It just doesn't work. The blush color Slaycation actually is really, really pretty, but I don't think that it would have gone with this eye look that I created today. Island Hopping is also a very pretty blush shade, but it is bright, bright pink. Again, I don't think it's gonna work with my complexion. And the highlighter in here, I have used this highlighter a couple of times. It's, pretty standard. I use a different highlighter out of my collection today just because I think it looked a little bit better with this look. The eyeliner in this palette actually is pretty decent. It's the Maneater eyeliner by Tarte. Still can't beat my NYX Epic Ink liner, but I've used it several times since I received this palette for Christmas, and it really is not half bad. The palette also came with the Maneater mascara, and I'm sorry, but nothing can beat my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. So I didn't use that. I used my trifecta of mascaras, my CoverGirl Peacock Flare, Then I put the L'Oreal Lash Paradise over top of it. And then I rounded it out with my Maybelline The Falsies Angels Push Up for my lower lash line. Again, I know that's kind of like overkill for mascara, but it's my trifecta and it works. The palette also came with a lipstick. Again, I can't use it because it's too peachy, too orange undertoned, and I can't pull off anything with orange undertones in it. Instead, for my lip color, if you will allow me the liberty, I did purchase myself a Christmas present. I got the Clinique, the Chubby's holiday set. This year's mini Chubbies were all tinted lip balms. That is what I used today. So I used number 6 Roomiest Rose. These lip balms are intensely pigmented, but they are so pretty on the lips, and they're so moisturizing on the lips all day long. That's what I have on my lips today, and you would never know that it wasn't like a matte lipstick or like just a regular lipstick. They're moisturizing tinted lip balms, and they're beautiful, so love those.
Okay, so to start off with this look, I'm going to take the shade Cave and apply that as my crease color. Next, I'm going to take this shade, Sly 1, and I'm going to apply that on my outer corners, but blend it out. Next, I'm going to apply the shade Loathe, and I'm going to put that from my inner corner and blend it out into where I applied Sly 1. And I'm going to use a different brush and just grab Sly 1 one more time and just put it out here to blend the yellow with the color. And now to go underneath the eyes, I'm going to take the shade Who Cares and just apply that on my lower lash line. And now for the inner corners, I'm going to take the shade Max and I'm going to apply that, like I said, in the inner corner. And just to make it a little bit more blending, I'm going to take the shade Feeling Frosty and apply that over top of Max. And I'm going to also take that shade Feeling Frosty, which is the highlighter shade, and I'm going to put that on my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to apply some mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. And now I'm going to take the Mood Changing Lip Balm and apply that to my lips. Now it appears to be green, but it's probably going to change to a pink or a red, so let's see. Now I'm guessing this is the type of lipstick that goes from green to pink based on your temperature. So that is it for my look, and now off to our thoughts.
So that is it for this video. We hope that you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. In the comment section below, let us know what palettes or what makeup you got for the holiday season. We would really like to know, especially if you've gotten some of these kits that we used today. We would absolutely love to know if you received those. If you think your family and friends would get some benefit out of our content here on YouTube, please do share us with them. It would really help us out, and we would love to see our community, our family here on YouTube continue to grow. Don't forget to connect with us on Instagram under MomNMeBeauty, and then with Emma under Emma_N_2004. She also has a Pinterest account with that same username. Thank you again so very much for watching. We really do appreciate it, and we can't wait to see you in our next MomNMe video. Bye everyone.